Hello friends, how's everybody doing? This is your friend Jeff playing Early Access Ultimate General American Revolution on easy difficulty, even though it is not easy. Okay, but anyways, as you can see, we're in winter. It's November 28th, so it's almost December. There's snow in the game. I just want to give you an update on what was going on in my game. I tried to make a video of it, but it just didn't work out, so you missed out on a whole bunch of sea battles, only because I had to go way up here to find a ship. Like, each sector said there was no warships, so I took my fleet and I went way up here, got in a sea battle, came back down here, got another one, and I fought this Bologna class ship. See, a Bologna class SOL, third-rate ship. So I had to fight this ship along with a 46 gun ship. And I ran into the bug where only 2 lifeboats came out to support us from, boarding this guy. And then all my other ships would not drop out any lifeboats, which made this so difficult. And I lost a ship that just, both of the ships that were boarding on each side of this Bologna class ship, both of them surrendered, and I couldn't have any lifeboats other than 2 lifeboats. 2 lifeboats came out of one of my ships, and then all the other 5 ships would not drop any lifeboats. And so, but the 2 lifeboats that did come out was enough to wipe out a lot of the enemy on the Bologna class ship. So what happened was, he didn't have enough units to try to take either ship, so one of my ships sunk because nobody was on it, and then the other ship timed out, so 200 guys were back on the ship, which was enough to then board him and overtake him. But again, I lost a ship, and what happened was, I was trying to make it back to the port, and I kept getting into battles, and I would lose a ship here and there, and it was just so much. I had to keep reloading it to try to get safely back to the harbor. And so now I can just show you that I'm back at the harbor, and I do have this Bologna class third-rate ship. I have this 46 gun ship. I have another 46 gun ship. And I have a 44 gun ship. And I have a 40 gun ship. And another 40 gun ship. So once these guys are back up and running, and I might have to scrap some of these for money, because look, I'm only at 10,000. Like, and matter of fact, I gotta go back to here and I gotta shut off the intel, even though having intel like this will prevent some of the sabotage that they've been doing to us. But you know what I mean? But I can't lose this kind of money, and I'm also spending money. And it looks like I must have lost something, because I don't know why this is now down. So let me go down a little bit. Let's see what's going on with that. Oh yeah, I wanted to produce some of these because I needed a couple of guns for one of my units. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And so we're trying to produce these bayonet US weapons to replace the civilian muskets on all our things, but we're deep into winter, And so I'm not making much progress, but I thought I would show you this battle right here, but I was just showing you all the problems I got, is because if you look at our expenses and stuff, you know, I had 20,000 because I sold a couple of ships, and now look at, I'm back down to 10,000. Like, this is really, I don't know what's going on in the game as far as that goes. Tensions, and all this other stuff. And I do have some rep here because of doing ship battle that I couldn't show you. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, I don't know what to say about this. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna take this off because I'm losing too much money, and they're gonna want me, and yeah, and if you look here, they want me to do this again. And I'm trying to get dragoons, the spy net, all this stuff. I mean, well, maybe can we? All right, let me drop back to this again, and because I got 103, I'm gonna go ahead and just burn that up again so I can have some low-rank officers, because I don't know what is going on or how. I think it's because of the ships. Like, the ships take a lot of officers. And so I have 6 ships. So that might be wise to go down a couple of ships and sell those ships to get the money. So yeah, I don't know. Like, and I'm getting later and later in the game, and I'm not making much progress. But let's go ahead and see if I took everybody that I could take. Like, I found out that I can't create units. And if I show you this guy here, you can see this is the Morgan rifles. And he comes with hunters. So this is the one where you get through technology. You get the Morgan rifles. Like, it said he would spawn in Boston, but Boston is right here and they own it. So he spawned over here in Hartford. But I haven't added any more because, like I said, I don't have the officers and I don't have the weapons and all this stuff, and I'm trying to produce them. And we're just holding what we can hold at the moment. So here's my fleet. With Benedict Arnold over here, you know, and I got these guys, and it says not enough officers, not enough provisions. Not enough provisions. Not enough officer, not enough provisions. So yeah, so we got it here. Now I do have a supply wagon here, but I'm afraid to move it because of them being able to just automatically spawn people in here. And so I need to have somebody here, and it just happens to be him. So that is one of my problems. So, but anyway, so let me, and then this is unmanned. Oh, so look, there's a probability. Oh, geesh. Alright, so, oh my gosh. So, I'm gonna have to get a unit here now. And then this would mean that they can send and get this from me. Like, yeah, see, I committed too much, I think. So, he's not doing me any good here. So maybe he can go here, and this guy, maybe I can send him here. Because I'm afraid that they're gonna come over here and take this. And so you can see all the kind of crazy things that are going on in the game. So, but let me go ahead and do this battle. So let's see how this goes. I mean, I'm gonna I'm gonna see if I can do this in such a way where I can kill all these units. So, like, I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Because I gotta be able to show you something before the winter is over, and they reinforced so much that I just don't know. So it looks like we're here. We're supposed to get a unit. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see how this is gonna be. Alright, let's pause. And we're in winter. Alright, so. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, so now. I don't know if they're gonna come out and greet us. So what I think I want to do is I want to let's see if we can get a unit over there. Let's see if we can get a unit over there. One right there. And one right and one right there. What I want to do is I want to kind of surround the fort. Oh, so they are actually going to come out and greet us. So that might change what I was about to do. Alright, so you go in the woods. You stay here. And you stay here. So then maybe this unit goes over there. This unit goes over here. See, because I was thinking on surrounding the fort to not let them get away. Ah, and we got these guys coming. Alright, let's see how we can do this to where... Let's say if we go in the woods here. And we have a gun. I'll put that gun right there. And we have a little tiny supply wagon. We'll send that over there. Alright, so this is that unit that came into the battle. So, yep, let's see. Alright, let's see what the enemy does. Let's hold that, and then have him get like this. And he shoots him. And now these guys. Okay, so now you, and you. And this gun has to hit this guy right here. Okay, now you lock in. You lock in, and you lock in. And now you go over here to hit him. So this is interesting. Now, do they or do they not have any guns? I mean, this would be really nice. Like, I wonder if I should make an assault on the fort. Like, well, maybe I should, let's see. Yeah, tell you what, you get right here. You get right there. You get over there. And this guy gets over here. And this gun is going to get here. And I think you need to move in. You need to move in. You need to move in. Yeah, we might as well move in. And this gun ain't shooting anybody. So let's get this gun right here. This gun doesn't see anything, so he technically could shoot that guy, or I don't know what the heck. Alright, so let's move in. I mean, I don't necessarily like to attack these forts like this, but we're gonna have to go in because we can't see anything, and until we see anything, you know, their artillery could strike us. So yeah, why don't we just move in? But I will need this guy over there just to take that. And you move to there. And this gun move to there. Okay, now I hear a gun. I don't know if it's their gun, but until we get to the fort, we're not going to see who's inside here. And the whole point was to try to surround the place first and then move in, so that way they don't get away. And that's what I wanted to do. Okay, so he's gonna back off. Oh yeah, they got a full fort here. Okay. Yeah, look at the guns they got. Holy, they're 100 and 100. Yeah, this is not okay. Well, you know what I mean. It is what it is. We committed because we couldn't see anything, but now we see it. And I got a 3-pounder here, I believe, right? And look, how does this 3-pounder have 12 deaths and only two kills? He should be shooting canister right now. Alright, well, you know what I'm gonna do? This is probably not advisable, but I think we're gonna charge. These two are gonna charge. This guy is gonna charge. This guy's gonna charge. And this guy is gonna charge. Okay? And once these guys move in, and once this gun sets right here, and once these guys get in there, and then maybe this gun needs to go right there, and this gun can go right here. So these guys have got to get close in order to try to hurt these guys. But their guns are going to hit us, and it's going to be terrible, but this will show you how tough they made these forts. And I think that'll be my combined force. Now, of course, my general, I don't know where my general is. So he can move up and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and see what happens. I don't know. Yeah, see, our guy is the one falling back. Okay, so. Alright, so we're gonna figure out, because this is what's gonna happen, right? Like, okay, so suppose I charge him. And then if he can move there, and then this guy can, if this guy can get here. You charge him, and you charge him. You go there, and this guy goes there. Okay, and I'll tell you the biggest problem with these forts is the guns and the fact that they can concentrate their fire and we just don't have an advantage at all. It's hard enough to try to penetrate this one line right here. This is crazy. Like, it's amazing that we can't even take out one of these lines. Like, seriously. Because they made something with the melee that it just doesn't, it's not effective anymore. Okay, you guys gotta shoot at this person. That you know what I wish these units could do is, if they could just shoot at whoever's nearest to them. Like, they just don't do it. You have to actually tell them to shoot. You know, if they'd be walking this way while this guy is constantly shooting at them. Like, it's kind of funny. Okay, this is very costly. Okay. Oh great, my guy surrendered? What? I don't know. Okay, well, we got a guy that's over here. He must be going after somebody. Okay, we're gonna try to recover from this. Now, I don't know if this is what happened to the guy over there, so, but he's gonna come here because we're gonna try to kill whoever we can kill. Now, I can tell you a way to do this, differently than what I just done right here, because, like I said, but this will show you how tough it is, because I'll tell you what they do. Because they have every unit right here and the guns in the middle, any unit coming up here, it'll be this unit, and that unit that will shoot them. So that will rout our unit anyway. And then the guns will hit us and stuff like that. Now, if you did not want to do this, you know, that particular way, okay, hi. Alright, now this guy was supposed to go after somebody. I don't know if he did. So now this guy, okay, this guy here, he's shooting him. And I need this one over here to fight this guy. And this guy, I don't know if the unit is over there. The guns, our guns aren't doing squat. Look, this is ridiculous. Yeah, this is pretty bad, but it is what it is. I mean, I just, like I said, I could have shown a different way of doing this. But again, I got carried away and I attacked the fort, which was a mistake. But it would be boring if I didn't do this, because I could show you a different way, meaning all we had to do was surround this place, like completely surround it and hold the woods all around this. And then all we have to do... Oh yeah, well let me do this first of all. Alright, we're gonna try to... We'll try to eliminate that unit right there. And we'll try to get this gun too. Okay, they're gonna run away now. They're gonna run away basically. We got it, but it was kind of ugly, and we didn't. And we didn't, you know, like I said, we lost quite a bit. I'm sure. And we got the fort. No ammo here, so that kind of sucks. And the only thing I'll mention is that, you know, what you can do, and I'll just, you know, for, you know, I don't know, informational purposes, I guess. What we could have done, because we had 3 or 4 regiments, we could have completely out in the borders here. But see, a couple of their units came out to greet us, and that's what I got carried away with. And then I decided I couldn't see anything in the fort, so I came into it, showing an attack of it, like trying to surround it. But even doing that, with just 4 infantry on these walls and 2 full batteries here, that's enough to prevent, like, whatever advantage they have with these forts. Like, I just don't know what it is, but whatever advantage that they have sitting in these fortifications is enough to hold off like 3 regiments of people around here shooting at them. Because, like I said, all they gotta do is, like, if this unit here shoots, then he can shoot sideways, he can shoot sideways. That's 3 on to 1. And then the gun shoots, and then you guys, like, just, you know, they just fall apart and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna just show you right now is to conserve our force. This is what you could have done. All you had to do was completely take all your companies and totally have us surround here. Now, they send some units out so they can see, so their guns can shoot, but that's something that you're going to have to realize. But if you're in cover, so if I put a couple of units here, if I add some here, and have a line over here and along here, and then have some in here and along here. So then what you can do is you can have your guns go like that. And I think I have another one somewhere. Oh yeah, and then we can use units to take their guns, but we're not gonna get them. But So these won't count in what I wanted to show you. Alright, so yeah, so I got this gun here. So then, okay, so let's put this gun right here. So we got this gun here, and we have this gun here. So yeah, so I had 3 regiments. Each one had one artillery unit. Oh yeah, and I got one over here. So yeah, so I had 4. Then 4. I had 4 artillery units. So yeah, so technically, what I could have done, as long as you have infantry on either side of these guys, these would be protected, right? Now don't forget, they had 2 full batteries plus 4 infantry plus the infantry that came out to greet us. And so what you can do is, and even if you run out of ammo, now of course I have this little, one of my regiments had this little supply wagon. I don't know if that was the only regiment that had a supply wagon, because I can't quite tell. But I'm just trying to share some information of the things that you can do, but it would be totally boring to make a video, just like right now it's probably boring to you. So I think I can go faster to get the gun over here, but I wanted to show you, like, okay, so again, I would have infantry on either side of these artillery units, and I would own the woods and just do it. Even when those guys came out, I should not have advanced my units to the fort. Like, I should have just, be conservative and just surround the fort. Because the reason you want to surround the fort is because you don't want anybody to get away. Because if you can wipe everybody out here, that's the best way to do it. So now, okay, so now I have this gun here, and then you set him to set. You would set this guy to set, to hold. You would have this guy to hold. And you would have this guy to hold. And then all you do, and don't forget, this is theirs, so this one wouldn't count. So I'll move him over there. And then, so this gun here would shoot at this infantry. This gun here would shoot at this infantry. This gun would shoot at that infantry. And this gun would shoot at him. Now, I will tell you, if you do that, it'll be harder to hit this guy. I'll tell you that. Like, this is the hardest one out of all 3 of these, out of all 4 of these spots. This is the hardest one to hit with artillery, believe it or not. It's very hard to get kills on him. But you could still do it. Or I could tell him to shoot at this guy. But what I'm going to tell you is this. Every volley that he does, he'll do a few volleys, right? Because he has 4 sets of guns or whatever. So he would do that. He would kill only 1 or 2 guys. And then even if he ran out of ammo, that just means he's going to shoot at 1/3 the rate of shooting at full force. And so you can wear down them. Like I'm going to tell you, I did this. I'll tell you that I did it this way with just having 1 gun. And all I did was set the gun, like say here, and have infantry and have the whole place surrounded and blast this unit. It would take like 20 minutes. And once he got down, he would either get disbanded or he would run over here and then somebody else would take his spot. And then I just kept shooting away at him and stuff like that. But me having 4 of these, 4 regiments and 4 artillery, technically I could have spared all my units and just blast away at these guys. But consider that their guns are going to be shooting us too. So we're going to take losses too. And then once we wear them down, we can then move in and take the fort. So this is just the only thing I wanted to show you. So we're pretty much done. So yeah. But you can see doing it this way, of the way I did it, I took a lot of loss. I lost 1,000. Now they lost all their guns, 189 missing, and 700 there. And so yeah, so yeah. So I don't know how this campaign is gonna work, but anyways, I just wanted to just tell you a few of those things, whether you agree with me or not or whatever. But that was kind of ugly, and but I could have done it in a more boring way by just blasting away at them. And so we'll pause that, and you can see that we did that. So you can see the different thing. I'm trying to get dragoons, privateers, stuff like that. And what we want to do is we want to tell all the units to shoot at this unit here. And they surrendered, and that's what we wanted. And so now what I want to do is I want him to go back to Montreal. And I think I'll take Kid and send him back to here, because this is going to be in a rebellion. Look at the way it wants to go, like this. Why can't it just go straight across like this? I just, do not understand. And so Jackson, I think, has to. Oh no, I think I'm moving him to here. And I think this guy needs to go here, and I think this guy was being sent to here. Because they're gonna rebel here. And so this one and this one needs to get here. And my general can get here too. Because we need to get this. And we want to get this place here. Hey, and they're going to give us 2,500, which is a big help. Okay, and then this is a constant thing that has been happening in the campaign, and I couldn't show you these things, but I'm showing it to you right now. British requested and received additional troops from British Isles to safeguard the northern colonies. This strategic focus allowed the British to reinforce key positions, secure supply lines, and influence the course of the war in the north. I mean, they are constantly getting this. But and here's our fleet. I'm just gonna do this because I want the fleet to get back up and running. But if the money goes down to like 6,000 or 5,000 or something, I'm gonna have to sell off one of these ships. Because the winter is hot, and they got 5,000 right here. They got 3,000 there, 13,000 there. We're still holding what we're holding. And like I said, I think you have to leave somebody in Ticonderoga, because the enemy can just spawn there. Like it's not fair that they can magically spawn in certain places. So yeah, so he's got to get back into Montreal. And we're trying to claim this money right here. And good, my general didn't get hurt. He's supposed to get into Montreal. Come on, game bug. There we go. And he's got to get back to here because they're in revolt. And we don't want this to turn into a British thing because then they'll spawn people in here. Come on. We're just gonna try to get in here for a moment. And then he's gonna get into this one. And then this guy, that's the Morgan rifle unit that you could get through technology. You know, and he's only 2 companies, but and he's got hunter rifles. But we're gonna go ahead and put him in here because we need to know if these guys are gonna attack us. And so, anyways, and you can see, I just got to produce officers, and what is going on with this 0 officers? Like, is it the ships? And we need the structures repaired. Yeah, and we're down to 10,000. So yeah, I might have to, you know, like, I might have to give up these 40-gun ships, like, and sell them. I might have to do that. I'll just have, you know, like I said, I got a 3rd-rate ship. So I mean, just with this one ship, I could probably capture, you know, any ship that's less than this. You know what I mean? Like, just with this one ship. But because of the officer crunch and stuff like that, you know, I'm trying to consider, like, yeah, maybe I'll just give up. Maybe I'll scrap these 2 ships, you know, like, yeah, I might have to. But see, these are the guys that can have 400 though, where this one can only have 300 and this one has 360. So yeah, I mean, it's yeah, like the Diana class ships is really a nice because they have 420. I mean, that's a lot of personnel right there. And they do have 12-pounders in 6, where yeah, this has the same thing, I guess. And this one has 6 and 2. Yeah, I mean, they all have it, I guess. Boy, it's really a tough decision. So yeah, I mean, I'm really trying to decide if I, you know, because I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to only have, say, 4 ships, but what are the 4 ships that I'll keep? Yeah, I think we'll have to keep the guy. We can have 400 Yeah, the 2 Dianas. I guess I'm gonna have to keep those because we can have 420. We can really do a lot with having that amount of sailors. You know? Okay, well that's something I'm gonna have to deal. That's something I'm gonna have to deal with. So this may be a good spot to end this. Yeah, and you can see they got 3,000 right here, so they're probably gonna take Quebec. But it looks like they opened up this, and we know about this like 4,000 there. Yeah, so I don't really know much more to tell you guys of how this is gonna end up. So I should probably end. But if we look at this, right? If we look at this, you can see that he's now cut off, and so I don't, you know what I mean? He's only gonna have to. He can only survive on what he has, and he's not gonna get anything else. Yeah, just like these guys are cut off. And we used to have this, but we don't have it anymore. So yeah, I don't know what else to do. And so it's now December 1, and at least, you know, you did get to see a little something, and I tried to explain some of the things that you can do, which again would be boring if you just use your cannons to shoot at the fort. But it's a tactic that you can do, because melee now really sucks in the game. Like before, you could take 3 units in melee and just steamroll them, and now you can't do that. Only one will engage. Now, if you can totally surround the unit, that's a different story, but usually that's not the case. But you can see the tensions. And as far as the guns go, hey, look, I now have 500 of these. So yeah, I now have 500 of those. So for example, but see, I want to do it on units that are not suffering from lack of provisions. So like in Providence, see how they're all like perfect? And so I would rather you see, and what I don't understand about this is, right, wouldn't it make sense that I should be able to transfer the muskets, and the game won't let me do it because maybe the muskets are not here? Like, I don't know where the heck the muskets are when I buy these, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I would just love to be able to See, it just won't do it. Like, I don't know when the game allows me to do it. It's just not letting me do it. Like, it's ridiculous. I mean, seriously. See, it just will not let me do it. And I just do not understand why. Yeah, it just doesn't let me do it. So these are the kind of things that just really bug me because, you know, like I said, I'm producing these, but it doesn't tell me where they're being produced. Like, I have no clue as to where I'm supposed to. Like, am I supposed to go back to New Haven and send a unit there to get it? But the problem is I can't move anybody because the moment I do, they'll come in to take this. So, you know, these are some of the things that I just don't know about the game, that the game is not allowing me to change these weapons. All I want to do is change the weapons and transfer the weapons, and I have, you know, and the thing that really gets me is as you can see, we have a network, right? If I didn't have this network, I could understand, you know, not transferring the muskets. But I mean, I just, like, this is ridiculous. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to end the video and just and save the game, and then, you know, let some time go by and see if I can. I got 500 of those muskets. I want to be able to give them to somebody, and you can see how the game is not allowing me to give it to any of these units. Like, none, zero. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. So yeah, there are some like bugs or different things that kind of can frustrate you. You know what I mean? In this game, like that just like that frustrates me, right? And stuff like that. So, but again, you know, but the game is still fun, and that's why you play the game and stuff like that. But, you know, I don't know what else to tell you. I guess what I'm gonna have to do is build these guys back up, and then we'll try to take this guy out. So land-wise, that's what I can do. Meanwhile, while I try to hold everything else. And see, like that, and then and I'll also probably scrap 2 ships and sell it, because, you know, this money ain't gonna last very long. But you can see some of the problems that we have with this game. There's no explanation of why I have all of these guys split all over the place, and I can't even replace I have 500 muskets, and I can't even replace them with any of these units. So, you know, it absolutely does not make any sense. But I'm going to stop complaining, and I'm just going to say, no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, a great afternoon, a great evening. Please take care of yourself. Be kind to others. God bless to you in your own religion. Keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff, signing out. Adios, amigos. And adios, the lovely amigas.